Okay, students, today we're going to go over how to utilize DegreeWorks really when registering for classes or just seeing where you're at on campus with your records. So first off, once you log into Banner, so you go to asumh.edu/banner, and I know I'm covering this up with my face, but if you look at the top here, it goes feature student, current student, all the way to the right is the Banner button. You click on it, you come here, you log into student self-service. And once you do that and put your Duo, you will get to the student service dashboard. And it's got a lot of neat stuff on the student service dashboard, but what we're going to talk about today is DegreeWorks. So when you click on DegreeWorks, you'll get a tab that looks like this. Now, this is one of our fake students we use for training purposes. His name is Trailblazer, and it gives you information. So let's say, actually, Trailblazer for this example is a brand new student. So Trailblazer is just on campus. He's a freshman. The top of the audit here, this is actually the audit, I apologize. So this is the audit for Trailblazer. This is the DegreeWorks audit. And it's going to tell you your information. It's going to tell you your advisor's information, how to contact your advisor. It's going to tell you what degree that you're currently enrolled in on our campus. It's going to tell you the catalog year that you're enrolled in, what courses that you need to take still, and what courses you've already taken, and the grades for those courses. Also, if you transfer courses in and things of that nature. So when we look at this audit, I'm going to start at the top. Notice we're actually under degree sheets. Plans is here. Some advisors develop plans for students. That'll be there. You'll have to get with your advisor about the plan. But here is the worksheet. And at the top, you've got a few options. You can print this off. You can email your advisor right here with this button. And also notice it has information about yourself. Now, you might have more or less information going on here. It depends on the student, but it'll have your level, your classification, your major. Notice Trailblazers is Associate of Arts, which is in the Arts and Science department. His advisor is myself, Robert Shirley, and his phone number is actually our work phone number up here. So all of that, make sure that's correct. If it's not, please inform us. You can inform your advisor or inform student services at 870-508-6100. So basic information at the top, contact information here. And then let's scroll down and see what this audit gives us. Actually, there's a few different views. We're going to start with the student view. And notice it says that, you know, the Trail has met 20% of the requirements and 20% of the credit hours. Now, that includes credit hours that he is currently enrolled in. He has not completed a class. He has a 0.000 GPA. But notice that includes courses he's enrolled in. And we'll see that Trail's already enrolled in a few different classes for this upcoming spring semester. Okay. So the first box here with Associate of Arts. So remember, his degree was Associate of Arts. It requires 60 hours. Currently, Trail is in 12 of those 60 hours, and he is under catalog 2022-2023. And notice this catalog matches this catalog. Again, if that doesn't match, let me know. These names don't match, let me know. That's something that we need to get fixed. Let student services or myself know. And it runs through the four main requirements here. First, you've got to meet the minimum total of credit hours. So 60 hours, you are currently in 12 credit hours, including both earned and in progress. To graduate, you need to successfully complete a minimum of 48 additional credit hours to graduate. The next box is minimum credit hours earned at ASU Mountain Home. You have to earn at least 25% of your credits at ASU Mountain Home. So that means if it's a 60-hour course, 15 of those hours have to be at ASU Mountain Home. You cannot transfer in all your credit hours and get a degree here. Cumulative GPA requirement. Now, this isn't the same across campus. Some degrees have a different GPA requirement, and it will be listed here. So if your GPA falls below 2.0, it's important to see your advisor to make plans for raising it, because you have to graduate with a 2.0 on our campus. And then lastly, it says see the Associate of Arts section. So these are the courses that you need to take. So if we scroll down, it has the courses that Trail needs to take to complete this degree. So look at the top. There's some notes sometimes. These are directly from the catalog, but they're meant to help you along the path while you're here. But notice I think there's two notes for the AA. And then it goes directly into really what the catalog says for this degree. So the degree sheet in the catalog. So for the AA 2023, you've got to take Comp 1, Comp 2, you have to have math requirement, fine arts requirement, and so on. Now notice these half blue bubbles. That means that Trail is actually enrolled or in progress for the class. Now, today's date's January 9th. The spring semester hasn't started, so Trail's registered for these classes for the spring 2023 semester. So Trail's registered for Comp 1, counts as the English credit, the first English credit. College Algebra will count for the math requirement. World Civ will count for the World Civ requirement. And then I believe he also is enrolled in social problems, which will count for one of the 15 credit hours. Okay, so if you're like, well, I want to take something, notice that Trail needs a fine arts requirement or a humanities requirement. Let's look at humanities. So you want to know, hey, I want to fulfill that humanities requirement, or maybe I need to fulfill it. The two options are here. When you scroll over, it'll give you the option. So you need one course in either English 2003, which is World Lit 2-1660, or World Lit since 1660, which is also 3 hours. So those are the two options to fulfill this humanities requirement. Like up here, the fine arts credit, you need one course in art, fine arts visual, or fine arts music, or fine arts theater. Now, if you're wondering, hey, are we going to offer one of these courses this semester? You can click on it. Let's click on World Lit 2-1660. And you can see there's actually two options. There's one option for the spring, and then there's one option for the summer coming up. So you'll need to go into that video on how to register for courses. They'll give you all the details about these two courses, the times and dates and all that stuff. But there are sections that will be offered for the spring and summer. So kind of neat there. That gives you that availability, which I know, like, I don't believe we're going to offer fine arts music. When you click on it, oh no, we are. So in spring, we have 2 fine arts music classes. Apologize, I didn't see that, but notice that it doesn't have this offered in the summer. So currently there's no summer offerings for fine arts music. What about fine arts theater? Oh no, see, we don't have a fine arts theater that's going to be offered for spring or summer so far. So that's how you can find out. Now, if you need more information, you need to go into the registration process to find more information on those classes. But notice if we go through here, it'll tell you what you've taken. Now, once you've completed the course, it'll have a green check mark here, and it'll tell you when you completed it, and it'll also will have the grade that you received. So the grade will be here, and the number of hours you received for that grade here, as well as the transfer. So if you're transferring in courses, it'll show that as well. So let's say you completed college algebra at Ozarka. It'll show that this requirement's been met from transfer course from Ozarka, and it'll give a little information on the transfer credit. Pretty straightforward. This one's pretty straightforward degree. If we scroll down though, notice there's courses not applicable. So sometimes these courses are not applicable because of a grade, or they're not applicable because they're a remedial course. It'll show that as well. Notice that Trail is registered for this programming course, CIS 1023, which is Programming Fundamentals and Logic. That course is not applicable to his degree in the AA. So because of this, that's not a big deal. You can take courses not on your degree sheet. One, they're just not going to get you closer to you completing your degree. But also, if you're on federal financial aid, it will not be covered under federal financial aid rules. So with federal financial aid, like the Pell Grant, you do have to take courses that are on your degree sheet. So if you see a course that comes up and this course is not applicable, please get in touch with your advisor, unless you already know what's going on and you guys have created that together. So realize that these courses can be a little trickier on if they will be financial aid eligible. Now at the bottom here, we've got courses in progress. So these are all the courses we've registered Trail for this semester. They'll come down to the bottom. And then there's a nice little legend to tell you what's going on. So kind of neat. So again, check mark complete, blue half circle means you're in progress. And then that open circle means not complete. And you will get a little exclamation point once you get close to the end. Let me think of any other questions. So there is the plan section, but I'll let you go over that with your advisor. Some advisors are utilizing plans, which tells you what to take each semester, and you develop that along with an advisor, and they need to work with you on that one and how to get into it. Very straightforward. Now, what if you're in the this AA program, and say Trail's like, well, I think I might want to do a different degree. Well, you can click on the what if, and you can change, well, we're going to keep the catalog year the same, but you can change catalog years. Now, there's rules on how you change it. You can't go backwards if you're brand new to campus. You can only go forwards, but there's so many years forward you can go. And let's say we want to look and see, because Trail thinks that he wants to do the TC in, look, we've got all these degrees here. Let's say the TC in, let's see something that might have, let's say general business. And we're going to hit process. And it looks similar, right? But look, it's changed. So now the top is a general TC, these match. Catalog years 2022, 2023. Now, of those 15 hours we're taking, only 9 are going to count towards this TC in general business of the 30. Now, notice that TC is called a technical certificate. It requires less hours to complete, typically 1 year, because you take 15 hours one semester and 15 hours the next, and you'll be done. The top similar tells you how many hours are left to take. So if we scroll down, though, you'll see it's a different amount of classes and a different type of classes. The Comp 1 will work here. The college algebra works because it's applied math or higher. And it looks like the programming fundamentals actually works on this one, where it didn't on the previous. So you've got 12 hours of general ed requirements listed, and then you've got 19 hours, which is actually 31. I'm not sure it says 30. We'll have to check that out. Those hours are listed below. And notice now the course is not applicable for the TC is in what was the TC in general business, are the world civ's not applicable, and the social problems are not going to be applicable towards this degree. But the in progress, of course, is the exact same. So kind of neat if you're looking at getting a different degree. Maybe you're really far along in an AA or an AGS degree that has a lot of hours. You can look back and see if you fulfilled another type of degree this way, which is kind of neat. That helps you out, gets you a diploma on the wall. It also helps us out with completion rates. So there's nothing wrong in doing that. Now, that's pretty much it from the student side. If you have any questions related to this, please let us know. My email is, it's actually R. Shirley. I'll put it in the video clip, but it's R. Shirley with a U at asumh.edu. If you've got a technical issue with this, please let me know. I can fix that for you. And then also get with your advisor. If something doesn't look right on your degree sheet, get with your advisor. If you've got a class that you think should be in the degree sheet, get with your advisor and see maybe something's not right. Or if it's a course that you think shouldn't count, even get with them. See if something doesn't make sense, let them know. And if you have any other questions, just let us know. We are here to help. And hopefully this video helps you kind of see where you're at with your degree audit.